And off we go here in Cincinnati. And this is going to be out of bounds. Flags come in. That is a brutal mistake to start the game. Opening kickoff, out of bounds, brings the ball to the 40-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. From the gun, it's Goff. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And he will go all the way. Jameson Williams. Touchdown, Lions. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. The extra point, up and good. And the Lions will race out to a quick 7-0 edge. $7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. The Lions call their first timeout.
Done. Shot.
Here's Burrow going to begin this one with a pass. That's caught left side by Burton.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
Here we go.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
12. Shot.
They go play action for Burrow. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down. Give him 16 there, and a 1st down. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
11 MT. 12.
Higgins sent in motion.
Shot.
They'll run first carry of the game for Trey Benson. He'll work forward for a couple. It was Derek Barnes with the stop. Hook him up on a 2nd down and 8.
11. Here we go. Shot.
Off the play fake. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. And this is taken in by the defense. On first down, it's Goff. That'll be intercepted. That's the safety, Geno Stone. And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT. Chance to tie the game or even take the lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position. The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
11 MT, 11 MT. Dot.
Second down, Burrow. That's to the right side for Burton. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. That'll be a gain of 20, much of it coming after the catch as they pick up the first down.
12. Dot.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. There's a throw right side. It's going to be incomplete. Jermaine Burton, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up second down.
So they're trying to get the ball out of the hand of the quarterback. That's the best way to slow down any good pass rush, but the accuracy and the run after catch is a critical part of the play. So when this ball is not thrown out in front, what they call the front shoulder pad throw, it makes it really hard for this slant route to get completed, and the ball's thrown so far behind him.
11. Dot.
Play action now. It's Burrow. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
So, after two straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10.
Dot.
To throw is Burrow. He dives, and what a catch for the first down. 11 yards as they move the chains.
You just love to see this effort, especially on 3rd down. You understand, you want to keep this possession alive. You have to do everything in your power sometimes to bail out your quarterback, and it's exactly what he does here, and it brings up a fresh set of downs.
Ball sitting at the 7. 1st and goal.
Dot.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He'll get this complete. It's Moss. And the tackle is made at about the 6.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal. That's hauled in at the 2. To the goal line and in. T. Higgins. Touchdown, Bengals.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. We'll see a return here from his own end zone. Now, on the return, he has lost the football. And the defense has it. Special teams comes through again. We don't talk about it nearly enough, but sometimes the biggest plays of the game happen, like that one. The kickoff return, fumble, recovered, and momentum swings again.
Everybody loves to see a big return, Mike, but the priority of any kick return unit, just give your offense a chance to possess the ball. And in this case, they don't do that. They turn the ball over, and now they find themselves back out there on defense.
Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
The ball's out. It's picked up by one of his teammates.
Sometimes these games in the NFL, Mike, they get decided by simply how the ball bounces. I mean, how often do we see a quarterback in the pocket get strip sacked, and that ball ends up going the other direction? Fortunately for them, they can regroup, get back in the huddle, and live another day. Ball falls into the hands of his own guy, and they'll see if they can dodge this bullet.
And that is hauled in on the right sideline. Right inside the chalk. A heck of a catch. So, not quite first and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. Straight ahead, they go with Benson. And a short pickup down inside the 10. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play.
Score tied 7-7.
Gun. Shot. 11. Shot.
Burrow here on 2nd down. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough, but you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive with some points. They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
4th down, and the Bengals will bring in Evan McPherson for the field goal try. This about as short as you can get. McPherson's kick is good. And the Bengals will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Here comes a return from the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. the pressure, too much, and he goes down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
The tight end, Sam Laporta, the intended receiver. And it's going to be third down.
And the success of this play, Mike, all comes down to the timing of the defender. You get there a little bit too early, you risk pass interference. You get there a little too late, it's a big pass completion. Timing your hand and playing through the ball is something they work on with these defenders all the time. And next time they throw the ball downfield, I wouldn't be surprised if they target somebody else. Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike, how well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard it.
A fair catch called for and made just beyond their own 50.
Ready?
Gesicki, the man in motion. First play of the drive, and here's Benson. And a short pickup there to about the 18. Here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go, here we go.
Gesicki, the man in motion. Burrow working in the pistol. He's going to let it go deep for Chase. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
11 mighty, 11 mighty. 12, 12, 12. God! God!
Burrow from out of the gun here on third down. He's going to dial up another deep ball. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Here we go, here we go.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
11 MT, 11 MT. God!
On the ground, it's the veteran Zach Moss. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Second and 7.
11, 11, 11. Here we go. 11 MT, take. 11 MT, take. God! God!
Burrow. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and it also gives some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
And he looks this one in with the feet inbounds. Yes, they were a big gain on that one. Up big connection with Burrow and Higgins. And even 30 yards. From the 1-yard line, first down and goal. They'll run with Moss. Powering forward. He's in. Zach Moss. Touchdown, Cincinnati. On is McPherson for the extra point. He gets it to go. And the Bengals will get out in front, 17-7. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. He'll start at the 2. A good return as he takes it across the 30. Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. He'll be stopped after a pickup of about 3. It is Logan Wilson up to make the play. They face second down and 7. Goff. Now a loose football. But somehow it comes right back to him. Oh, man, Greg, those must be scary times for a player. Not that it happened to you often, but he lost the ball but was able to get it back and avoid the turnover.
Well, Mike, I hate to admit it, but unfortunately I was in that situation a few times. And I'll tell you what, when that ball pops out of your hand, the only thing on your mind is there anything I can do to get it back? In this case, he was able to get it back, and he dodged the bullet. You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
Gibbs with a first down and more. The speed on display. He's in. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. And that back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
The kick is good. Makes the score Bengals 17, Lions 14.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Ready?
First and 10.
Gun. Shot.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That's left side, and that's the tight end, McBride. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Here we go. 11.
On first and 10, here's Benson. And he'll get about 5. Now a signal, a timeout called. 9 seconds left to play in this first half.
1, ready?
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
11 mighty. 11 mighty. 11. Cut.
Now, Burrow. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. So, halftime here in Cincinnati, and the Bengals are on top. As we'll send you down to Orlando now, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half. Coming up.
Jeff Fox to kick off for the Lions.
3 points, all that separates these two sides, has half number 2. Kicks off. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go. 11. Cut.
They'll start out with a run, and it's Benson. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
Mike, I have to be honest. When offenses come up with run play designs, blocking the corner is not really a big priority. But in this case, great job not only forcing it on the outside, but defeating the block, coming up and making the tackle, and keeping it to no gain.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
Checking it down, this one is caught. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
11 MT. 11 Thomas. Cut.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting fourth down decision.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a fourth down decision to make.
12. Stop.
Burrow throwing on fourth down. That one taken in by Burton. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they take it to the 20-yard line with that one. A gain of 21 as they get the conversion on fourth down.
Here we go. 11. Cut.
They go play action for Burrow. Here's a shot toward the end zone.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
11. 11. 12. 12. 12. That's it.
From the gun, it's Goff. He'll let this one go long for Williams. He gets free. And he's going to take this one all the way. 80 yards. Touchdown, Detroit. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
11 MP, take. Gun. Shot.
Here's Burrow. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
This one complete to Burton. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
11, here we go. 11. Shot.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. He's going to go up top here for McBride.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Here's Goff. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And that is incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
Throwing on 2nd down. Goff. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes. So give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. Throwing here is Goff. That's caught by Gibbs. 11 yards on the pass there. Good for a Lions first down.
Well, they finally are able to convert on a third down. And, Mike, when you look back at a box score, some of the biggest indications of how well the game went, of course, you don't want to turn the ball over. How do you execute in the red zone? And then how are you on third down? Third downs typically lead to long drives. Long drives tend to lead to points. It's not a real complicated formula. Stay on the field. The more snaps, the more plays, the better.
And nothing cooking on that one. He'll be met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
From the gun, on third down, it's Goff. He's got his tight end. That's Laporta. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a first down. Goff to throw. They'll set up the screen to Montgomery. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes...
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Goff gives it to Gibbs. And just a short gain there, down to the 38. Second down and 8. Now Goff. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it 1st and goal. To throw is Goff. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Sam Laporta. Touchdown, Lions. Not going for 2. They'll kick the point after. The kick is good. And the Lions will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
17. Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
On 1, ready?
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 11.
Play action now. It's Burrow. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Passing right side, and Chase has it. And he's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. I think you just rush that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
11 MT, 11 MT.
Second down, Burrow. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Got 11 Thomas. Got.
Burrow from out of the gun here on third. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
The Bengals out and ready to punt. He'll punt for the second time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. And he didn't get the check he was hoping for on that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchback. So they start this on the ground with Montgomery. And they'll mark him down up beyond the 30.
4-minute offense, Mike, so what does it mean? 1, make the defense use all of their remaining timeouts. 2, continue to pick up first downs, milk the clock. And then 3, if possible, finish with the ball in your hands.
Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That is hard. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25.
Well, he certainly didn't look like a rookie on that long completion, Mike. Not only his ability to scan the field and find his favorable matchup, but he was able to hit his downfield target in the perfect spot that led to that big gain.
Here's 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. And he'll take it on in. Sam Laporta. Touchdown, Detroit. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. And another score in another good performance after winning the opener on their way to 2-0.
Mike, you can't be 2-0 without being 1-0, and for them to be able to continue to string early wins together in the first part of the year, this is the start that every team dreams about. This is what you work for all off-season long to start your season and build some early momentum. Gives you a lot of flexibility and wiggle room as the rest of this season plays on.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
we go.
Higgins sent in motion.
Shot.
On 1st and 10, Burrow. That's caught downfield by McBride. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. 1st and 10 now from the 36.
Here we go. 12, 12, 12. Shot.
Back to throw, Burrow. A short one here. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And fortunately, there's center. And now the referee looks like he has gotten word from replay. They're going to stop the game inside the last 2 minutes. All replays emanate from there.
Here we go.
2nd and a yard.
12, 12, 12. Shot.
On 2nd down, it's Benson. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
2nd and short. Normally, this is a great time, Mike, to put the ball in the air and try to press the ball downfield. But in this case, they keep it on the ground. Has a similar effect. They pick up a good gain and a 1st down.
Here we go.
Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10.
Shot.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. We do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. Greg, they have such a knack. It's like they're on the same page. The quarterback almost feels like, well, when you were playing, you know where that guy's going to be in the end zone.
Yeah, we used to have a saying, Mike. We say we don't run routes like they're lines on a piece of paper, and especially against zone coverage. Down here in the red zone, the rule is if you're open, stay open. Don't run past an open zone to get covered. That's exactly what this tight end does here. Friendly target, ball on time, touchdown.
Now return coming from the 7. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll drop to throw. Down the field, he's got St. Brown. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Point after, coming up here. He knocks it through. And the Lions are going to extend their lead.
Lions 42, Bengals 24. Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
11 MT tank. Shot.
Off the play fake, here's Burrow. This one deep downfield for Chase. And the Lions are going to take over here at their own 22.
Intercepted by the Lions. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
On the ground, Montgomery to start the drive. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 26-yard line.
So a win for the visitors, the Lions. They get the victory here, away from home, to run their early season record to 2-0.